Welcome everyone to Metal Kingdom Wrestling's Battle of the Decade! Thank you, appreciate it. For the last 10 years, MKW has brought wrestling excitement all across China. And tonight, we celebrate and honor that decade right here in Beijing. And we also have two special commentators. We have Xiao Jingme and Xuan. Please welcome them. Now, also, not only will they be commentating tonight, but they will also be taking part in a deadly game. They will pick who they think a winner will be for each wrestling match tonight. For each correct pick, they will get 1 point. At the end of the night, whoever has the most points, they will come into this very ring and do a wrestling maneuver on the other commentator. Should Xuan have the most points, he will perform a tsunami on Xuan. Should Zhao Zhongme have more points, she will perform on Xuan a flying elbow drop. So, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the battle of the decade? Okay, let's start our first match. Okay, turn the reverb down just a bit.
Hello wrestling fans, we are back with more Middle Kingdom Wrestling action live from East 3 Live House here in Beijing, China. We celebrate 10 years of the hottest professional wrestling to ever hit the People's Republic of China. It is MKW presents Battle of the Decade. My name is Walker Stewart, typically of New Japan Pro Wrestling. However, gracing the incredible stages here tonight, it's an honor and privilege to be celebrating 10 years here today with Middle Kingdom Wrestling for the Battle of the Decade. We are kicking off in a big, big way. Singles action to kick us off here, as it is the MKW debut of Lin Dongxuan, the man who hits ringside at this point in time. It's going to be singles action coming up now against a MKW mainstay in Wade Massen. is as big match is going to get when the Unbreakable Wade Massen is in the building here tonight. And the Shandong, China native looking to kick off action here tonight against Lin Dongxuan.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first match is a one-on-one bout. Introducing to my right, from Jiangsu, China, Lin Dongxuan. And to my left, from Shandong, China, Wade the Lariat Massen!
And fans, we are getting into the opening moments of your very first matchup. We are kicking off Middle Kingdom Wrestling's Battle of the Decade in a huge way. My name is Walker Stewart, and we are getting set for Lin Dongxuan versus Wade Massen. So much to talk about regarding these two men, just as much as there are these two individuals in your Chinese commentary booth. That is Xuan and Shuiga will be competing, as our lovely ring announcer said earlier on in the evening, in the Deadly Games. It is a prediction contest. The winner of the Deadly Games will perform the finishing maneuver of their choice. Will it be a tsunami from Shuiga, or will it be a flying elbow drop from Xuan? That is what we have to look out for in this matchup, as well as, well, truly throughout the entire night of action. And it was the last time that we saw Wade Massen put down a former MKW world champion in Cold Rake. It was back in Shanghai in September. Now Massen back to try and continue his winning ways here in Middle Kingdom Wrestling. First match of 2025 whatsoever right now for Wade Massen, especially in that of MKW. We have not seen any of our MKW faithful since September, that championship supercard from Shanghai. And now Massen to try and pick up where he left off against a student of the Inoki Genome Federation. The IGF hitting very close to home for me personally as a New Japan Pro Wrestling standout myself. And, well, Lin Dongxuan making his first ever appearance in Middle Kingdom Wrestling. Straight out of the IGF, trained by some of the IGF's best. And now, well, it's a stocky frame that a man like Lin Dongxuan has, but Wade Massen just a little bit on the larger side of this equation here. And a huge shoulder tackle is going to blow right through Lin Dongxuan tonight. And Massen going to give it a go one more time. Wanted a lariat right over the top instead. And Lin Dongxuan, there's going to be a little bit more needing to be done. And a drop kick is going to take this one into the corner. And that is where we will continue from this point onward. So much to come throughout the evening here tonight, folks. You are not going to want to turn away for a minute. The MKW World Championship will be on the line in our main event later on today. The Slam defending against Chinese wrestling standout and Dragon Gate star, Ho Ho Lun. Lin Dongxuan as far back as I'm able to find on record, having competed back in the year of 2017, 2018 for the aforementioned Inoki Genome Federation, has wrestled all across China, all across Singapore, Malaysia, and Japan. And very well maybe a final appearance here tonight in Middle Kingdom Wrestling if Wade Massen gets his way. Here's a cover for Massen. Oh, and it's only two here for Massen in the early going. And take a look at that one more time. A huge impact on that Samoan drop, and Massen is going to take control for the time being. Of course, a lot of action to look forward to throughout the evening, folks. You're not going to want to miss a moment. A special tag team matchup putting Chen Wenbin and Yuki Kamifuku against Alexis Lee and Big Sam to come in your semi-main event. Not to mention, the MKW tag team titles will be on the line. The MKW Belt and Road Championship on the line. And yes, we will crown a new #1 contender for the MKW World Championship. And will it be Zombie Dragon, Aegon, Chris Weiss, Cold Ray, or Gao Jingjia? Well, we have no idea, and we will have to stay tuned to find out as we roll throughout our evening here tonight. Wade Massen still maintaining control here on Lin Dongxuan. And a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu background for this young athlete. And Lin Dongxuan has been wrestling for quite some time, but started at a very, very young age. And we are going to see what Wade Massen is able to accomplish against that. Look at that huge palm right across the chest to cover here for Massen. And it is 2 only. Yeah, I think some fans in attendance here tonight, battle of the decade here in Beijing, China, wanted to see this one come to an end early, but Lin Dongxuan, just a different type of athlete. It's going to take something a little bit deeper if Massen wants to put him down. It is the first match of 2025 for Wade Massen, at least here in Middle Kingdom Wrestling, especially as your Chinese commentary team looks on, and Massen still not afraid to throw these licks in when he has to take them. You heard Massen introduced earlier on in the evening as the Lariat. Would love to favor a Lariat here in this encounter with Dongxuan. A cover for Massen. Whoa, and it's only going to be 2. You'll see it all around this arena here tonight at East 3 Live House. We have so many international fans in attendance to celebrate what has been an incredible 10 years of professional wrestling here in the People's Republic of China with Middle Kingdom Wrestling. And I think Wade Massen might want to put this one away. That's a man of substantial size. Watch for it. Power down. No, Massen. The Massenator not going to be able to put down Lin Dongxuan here. Watch it. Xuan. Bam. Right down on the scoop slam. And Dongxuan in a world of a way right here to try and get a victory over Wade Massen. And it's not going to come easily if it comes at all. And now off the ropes, one of the Lariat there, did Massen gonna capture with one of his own, and Dongxuan, huge power game here on the IGF standout out of the Inoki Genome Federation. Now watch this. Dongxuan looking for more power, got it there on the suplex. And these fans may not have appreciated Lin Dongxuan at first, but the cover here. I mean, good Lord, folks, if Lin Dongxuan was able to get a victory over a beloved mainstay here in Middle Kingdom Wrestling like Wade Massen, I mean, that would instantaneously shoot young Dongxuan all the way up the card. Meanwhile, Massen still looking to try and climb the very same for himself, with love and opportunity at the Belt and Road Championship, which we'll see later on the line, or maybe even the MKW World Championship at a later date. No, blocked out here by Massen. Watch the power, driven down. And Massen gonna manage the big takedown here on Lin Dongxuan. First match of 2025 for Wade Massen. We're nearly halfway through the year, and you can barely tell there is no ring rust on this man. As Massen might have been signaling for what's to come soon, sends off the ropes, one of the Lariat, and Unbreakable indeed, as Wade Massen is not going to go down here, not by a long shot. Dongxuan trying to get the power game here, and got Massen up, but only for a short moment. Watch now, again, Massen, big back suplex, and that's going to put Dongxuan down for the time being. Watch it again one more time. A little bit of slow motion on that one for you. And not enough time for us to truly appreciate the form and the beauty of what we just saw. Massen is a weapon of mass destruction in every single way. As Massen going to look for that big lariat one more time. And to find the cover here is Massen, and to put it away. Victory here tonight in your opening match of the evening.
The winner of this match, Wade
victorious in your opening match of the evening. What a night it has been already to kick this one off. And we're going to be seeing very soon, getting the word over here at the international booth. Yes, indeed, that is Xuan with 1 point on the board in the deadly game. And that is a correct prediction in the favor of Wade Massen and Xuan as we are moving right on. Number 1 contenders action, 5-way match. Zombie Dragon, Aegon, Chris Weiss, Coldwright, and Gao Jinja. It's all coming up right here live for Middle Kingdom Wrestling.